Hi, library friends, and welcome to Overdue Conversations with the Library Ladies. I'm Lonnie Smith, WCPL's Outreach Manager.
And I'm Kylie Alumdar, WCPL Marketing and PR Manager.
This is your cozy corner for books, brews, and all the buzz from our favorite place to read, learn, and connect, the Williams County Public Library.
So grab your coffee or your drink and settle in and join us for today's stories and events.
Oh my goodness, I'm super excited to talk about our featured event today.
Yeah?
This event sounds so fun and definitely something I'm interested in.
Ooh, okay.
I have watched so many types of videos that are similar to the craft we're doing, so I'm really excited about it. So let's tell everybody about this really amazing event.
So West Unity is going to be having a resin craft program on Monday, March 30th at 6 p.m. And they're going to have a special speaker, Lauren, who owns like a crafting shop in Stryker. And she's going to be instructing attendees on how to make resin bookmarks.
How fun. Doesn't that sound amazing? Make your own resin bookmark. And they're so pretty.
They are pretty.
You can make them glittery if you want.
It always
you can
reminds
put all
me
sorts
of
different
like
stuff.
the big chunk of amber from Jurassic Park with the mosquito in
Yes.
it. That's really random. I'm sorry. But I always think of that when I think of resin.
Okay, that's fun. I've watched them make resin dominoes on videos online, resin coasters. I love watching it. I'm fascinated by it. So yeah, if I'm able to, I am going to go to this program.
Well, you do need to register.
Okay, and how they register is by going onto our website, mywcpl.org.
Yes.
Go over to events, find the event you want to go to, click on it, and register.
There you go. It's that simple.
Love it. So the big question is, what are we drinking and what are we reading? I know you all are dying to know because this is not coffee.
We're not drinking coffee.
We are not
today.
drinking coffee.
We are drinking Red Bull refreshers.
It is officially spring. I
know,
think
I'm
we've
so
moved
excited.
we moved away from coffee into something with color.
Yeah.
And
delicious.
still tastes like candy though. So
Lots of
good job,
caffeine.
Cora's. Yeah, lots of caffeine. We're going to be bouncing today.
And shout out to the owner, Teresa, because she was super helpful in making these for us because it was still a little bit of winter. So we were kind of like, oh, what should we do? So,
yeah, I didn't know you could choose you can choose what Red Bull you want and then you can have different flavors added. So that was really great. I learned
a little bit.
Yeah, because I've always just chose something that they had pre-made. So this was super fun. So thank you, Teresa. It was nice to see you this morning.
All right. So other big question. What are we reading?
Okay. So I think the last time we talked, I was reading In a Dark, Dark Wood.
Yes.
And that was Ruth Ware. I finished that. That was fine. I'd give it a C+.
Fine. Okay.
It's fine. Read it if you want. But now I picked up one on last Friday before I went home for the weekend, and I almost finished it over the weekend, which I never do. It is called Murder at Blackwood Inn by Penny Warner. And I picked it because there's a kitty on the cover and a spooky old house. And I wanted like a cozy mystery for the weekend. And I got exactly that. So it is, a girl moves back to her hometown, helps her crazy aunts run this B&B. But there's all sorts of Easter eggs that are specific to people who like cozy mysteries, who like detective novels. So they talk about Nancy Drew. They talk about Sherlock Holmes. They talk about Columbo. So there's all of these things that if you're someone who has celebrated the genre in all its forms and watched the TV shows and read the books, you will love this.
You would get the references. Yeah.
Oh, and the bed and breakfast is themed like Halloween.
Oh, fun.
So all of the rooms have a different, not so spooky theme.
Yeah.
One's like Sleepy Hollow, and one is Ghostbusters, and one's Scooby-Doo. So
that's really fun.
It's so cute. I highly recommend it to all ages. It is a cozy mystery, and there is some action parts, but it tends to skip over that. So it's alluded to, and then you find out, this person's not here anymore. Okay, so it's kind of like that. Yeah. Nothing scary. Not at all like my usual picks, but hey, I'm multifaceted. What can I say?
You're all very multifaceted.
So what are you reading right now?
Well, speaking of multifaceted. So I did restart the ACOTAR series, so I'm reading book 1 right now, and I did finish An Irresistible Urge to Fall for the Enemy, which is a fantasy book, romantasy book. I give it a 3.5. Like you said, it was okay. I was a little confused with the world building quite a bit, but the characters were kind of funny, so I'll read the next one, see what happens.
Okay. So you liked it enough to read the sequel?
I liked enough to read the sequel, yeah. But
Okay.
it's probably one that, like, if the sequel's not good and there's another book, I won't continue reading it.
Okay.
So there's a lot writing on the sequel. So I'm currently reading A Court of Thorns and Roses. The
Yeah,
first
same.
book.
I definitely got that on Hoopla to listen to.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And then I'm back in my nonfiction era. I
She's back, ladies and
I had to
gentlemen.
take a break because my brain was hurting, but I got into okay, we've talked about this before, I feel like. I love like psychology,
Yeah.
philosophy, stuff like that. So there is the philosophy of Stoicism. So I'm reading some books currently on that topic just
Okay.
because I find it interesting.
Sure.
So I'm reading The Daily Stoic by Ryan Holiday. And that one is more of like a daily meditation to kind of read and reflect on, especially if you journal, which I love journaling.
Okay.
You have something to read in the morning, kind of journal on your thoughts on it.
Does it give you like prompts?
Yeah, it actually
Okay.
it does. I mean,
That could be really helpful because I struggle with what to write about.
Yeah, it doesn't always, but there is a separate, the Daily Stoic journal. That's an actual journal to go along with the book, but I just journal in my own along with whatever the thing is for the day. And so far, it's been really interesting, has some really good topics. And then I'm reading to go along with that. One of the founders of Stoicism was Marcus Aurelius, who was a Roman emperor. So I'm reading Meditations by Marcus Aurelius just to
Okay.
kind of see what my thoughts are.
I love it.
Yeah.
I like that you better yourself through your reading, and I choose Cozy Mysteries because they have cats on the cover.
Well, you know what? That's bettering
nice.
yourself too.
I love it, though. I learned so much from yours, and I do need to get back into some nonfiction.
Yeah, I that's what I was thinking too. I took a break and I did try and find some other nonfictions, but none of them were really sticking. So this is one that I've kind of just been the most interested by.
Sure, and you might as well start with something that really perks your interest.
Exactly. Yeah.
Life's too short to read anything you don't really like.
I do have to talk about one other book though, because I just thought about it. Okay, it's not out yet, but it is available for pre-order now, and I'm so excited. I've been waiting for this news for a long time, but it's called Tempest by Victoria Aveyard.
Okay. I don't know anything about this.
So she is a huge fan of Pirates of the Caribbean.
Oh.
And this book is inspired by Pirates of the Caribbean.
Okay.
And I love pirate movies. One of my favorite movies was Cutthroat Island growing up as a kid, which was like rated like an F.
Oh.
But it's literally one of my favorite movies of all time. And then I love Pirates of the Caribbean. So I'm so excited about this book because we do not get a lot of pirate books.
No, the pirates have kind
Or
of
pirate movies.
Yeah, pirates have kind of left
Yeah.
the chat.
Maybe they're coming back.
Maybe.
So that is going to be coming out in September.
Zombie pirates. That I would
Ooh,
read.
There we go. That could be fun. But yeah, the Tempest will be releasing in September, and I'm very excited about that.
Yeah. Tell us in the comments below, what are you looking forward to reading this year? If there's a certain book, maybe it'll interest us too, and then we can all share that read.
All right. So Beyond the Stacks.
Yeah. So I found when I was looking through our website a really cool service that we provide that I didn't know about. So I'll share it with you all. If you go to our services tabs on our website and you scroll down to youth services, it'll bring up a web page, and you right below, the heading, it'll say ABC Mouse. And you can click on that if you are in our libraries at any of our computers. And it is a wonderful educational program for children ages 2 to 7. And I didn't know anything about this. I had no idea we offered it. So it was such a happy little find. I'm sure other librarians knew because I know it's been around for a while.
Yeah.
But I hadn't paid a lot of attention to what was under our youth services tab. So I was looking around and that is there. And what a great educational tool.
It really is. My kids both used ABC Mouse, and my daughter did like the whole program basically. And I will say it's really great for the kids, extremely educational, and then also like you can do your settings, pick like what age or what grade you want the games and everything to be geared towards. And it's a lot of fun, but they learn a lot too. So
You said it was sort of similar to what I would have played, which was Carmen Sandiego.
yeah, that's what it reminded me of when my kids were doing the games, because I watched them play it, and it made me think of when we were kids, like the first games on the computer was like the Carmen Sandiego.
Yeah.
Like Where on Earth, and you'd learn all these fun facts about.
Yeah, you had to
the
know
world.
something. You had to learn in order to win the game, and so
Yep, and then
I
you
like
get to
that.
move ahead
Yeah.
as well. Yeah.
So I thought that was a great little service. It's free when you're here at the library. You know, we've been having a lot of fog days. This winter we had a lot of snow days.
So many.
So if you come to the library to get out of the house, there are other educational tools besides just the physical ones we have here. So just a little something extra that we bring to you for free.
All right, and that brings us right to our lightning round.
Yeah, this is a quick
We are
one
moving
today.
through it.
All right, to start off our lightning round, the Bryan Main Library will celebrate National Poetry Month throughout April. Stop in during open hours to see the Blackout Poetry display upstairs.
Visit the local history center on Monday, March 30th to learn how to create a genealogy scrapbook on Monday, March 30th at 6:30 p.m. Register to attend.
The Eden Branch Library will host After School Fun Club on Thursday, April 2nd for 1st through 6th grade at 3:30.
Come and meet the Easter Bunny at the Stryker Branch Library on Thursday, April 2nd from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. Make an Easter craft and take home a delicious Peep Bunny cupcake. There will be jelly bean guessing jars, drawings for Easter baskets, an Easter movie, and an outdoor Easter scavenger hunt.
Edgerton Branch Library will hold Adult and Teen Art with Cassidy on Friday, April 3rd at 1 p.m. Paint an adorable Easter bunny. Please register.
West Unity Branch Library will host an Easter egg hunt on Friday, April 3rd at 4 p.m. Toddlers through kids in 3rd grade are invited to play games, find hidden eggs, and receive a goodie bag to take home.
Thank you so much for joining us for this episode of Overdue Conversations. We'll see you at the next one.